guys and gals of YouTube and all my friends out there. It's just kind of a short video here to show you a project I'm fixing to start here in a few days. I may tinker with it a little bit today. My buddy Bill wants in on this build with me, so I may wait till he can come over. I want to thank all my friends out there. YouTube is it's a very unique thing to have. I have met some of the greatest people. I mean, I have some friends I've never met in person, but I just feel like I've got to really know them. I have some really good friends in Australia, Tasmania, Germany, all over the United States, and we really have a good time sharing our videos and just visiting, talking with each other. A lot of us even have gone to emails and swap phone numbers, and we talk on the phone and send each other pictures and stuff all the time. And it's I love to meet new people, and especially in this hobby, I'm eat up with RC aircraft about as bad as anybody can be. And I just want to say thank you to all my friends that I've met out there, and hopefully someday I will get to meet a bunch of you. I'm hoping next year my wife and I are going to try to make the IRCHA helicopter jamboree in Muncie, Indiana, and there's several of you guys up north that go there, and I'm hoping to get to come there and meet you guys. We'll just see what happens, you know. Oh, you never know. We're planning it right now, but things could go wrong. So, got a lot of great friends out there, and one in particular I want to thank very, very much today, my friend Virgil from Delaware. I just met this gentleman 3, maybe 4 months ago. He subscribed to my channel, and the best I can remember, I don't remember doing anything much for him other than maybe giving him a little advice or kind of helping him. He's new to the hobby, really into helicopters, and he's wanting to get more into planes. Virgil ended up with an airplane that he didn't have room for, and he emails me one day and tells me he's going to send it to me. So I'm like, wow, you know, you don't have to do that. But he wanted to. And anyway, long story short, got around. He had a hard time boxing it. The plane had already been assembled. The tail section, everything was assembled, so it makes it very difficult to ship a 90 to 120 size plane. And he had a terrible time getting the box built and everything. So the next thing I know, Virgil has, well, let me go back a minute. I had told him he ought to keep the plane. He would really enjoy it, but he said he didn't have room to store it. Well, he since does now. Anyway, the next thing I know, he has purchased a brand new one exactly like this plane he has and had it sent to me. And in return, all he wanted was me to do a very thorough build video so he can follow along and build his identical to mine. And Virgil, I'm still in shock, buddy. I can't thank you enough. This is just amazing. It's an absolutely beautiful plane, and I'm going to help you step by step get yours built to where it will fly good. Now, it's a handful. This is a spunky plane, so keep practicing with your trainers and get very, very good. Of course, over the next few weeks or a couple months, whatever it takes us, you know, by winter or springtime when you're able to fly it, you should be good enough to do it. You know, and we'll talk about turning the rates and stuff down. But anyway, I want to show everybody here what my project is that I'm fixing to start. So. Virgil sent me a Seagull Models Edge 540. And it's a 61 to 90, I think, 61 to 91 2-stroke, or it calls for a 91 to 100 4-stroke, which I basically call it a 120 size. I have the Seagull Models Yak 54. I absolutely love that plane. It's my favorite plane. I have an OS 120 4-stroke on it. This plane here, I am going to put the DLE 20 gas engine on. There's my ignition and stuff for it. I just got my engine yesterday. The DLE 20 has just slightly more horsepower than the OS 120 4-stroke. Probably another half a horse or so. But anyway, it'll really power this plane along very well. It is absolutely a beautiful plane. Here's the fuselage. Love the color scheme on it, and cannot wait to get this thing built. And like I said, Virgil has the same exact plane, and I'm gonna help him with this video to build his. We're gonna have to do a few little modifications. The blind nuts in the firewall are set up for about a 50-degree angle, in other words the head coming out on the lower right side over there, so we're going to have to re-drill those holes and remount the motor mount, and Virgil, I'll show you how to do that, so that the DLE engine will mount inverted. We don't want it at a sideways angle like that because it's going to mess up the cowl. We want this inverted so the head is sticking out the bottom and we don't do any damage to the cowl. So I'll show you how to do all that, and this video is probably going to be longer and more segments than my other build videos, because I'm going to do every single step by step on this for Virgil to help him build his. So hang in there with me and we will try to get started on this thing probably maybe next weekend. I've got 3 fun flies in a row coming up. We had one today, but it got canceled because of the weather. We've got heavy wind and rain here this weekend, so I've got a fun fly next Saturday, the Saturday after, and the Saturday after that is ours at our field. So we'll try to get some builds started on this thing here pretty quick. But again, I just can't thank Virgil enough, and all of my friends out there, but I'm still in shock over what he did, and he's a great guy. He's got some cool videos himself. He's doing really well learning to fly helicopters. He's got 4 or 5 of them, and you know me, I love helicopters too, and I know you guys think I'm nuts. My name is Love to Fly Helis on YouTube, but I have more airplanes than I do helis. But probably the only reason is I would have as many helicopters if I could afford them, but they're way more expensive. And I do enjoy the fixed wing. I like planes too, but my helis are my favorite. By all means, they are definitely my favorite. But I love it all. I love boats, cars, airplanes, but mainly aircraft. I love aircraft better than anything, planes and helicopters. But anyway, we will get started on this thing here pretty quick, and follow along if you would, or if you want to, on build on this. It's going to be very thorough, and we'll go all the way through and get the maiden flight on it, and we'll get my buddy Virgil set up on his, and hopefully he can do some videos of his maiden flights, and I think he's going to have a blast with this plane. The Edge 540 is a fantastic flying airplane. They just have a few little characteristics that you have to kind of learn about them, and we'll have Virgil turn his rates down pretty low to begin with on this thing, so it doesn't get away from him, and then we'll work our way up from there. But anyway, thank y'all again, and all my buddies out there. Hope y'all have a great weekend.